I gotta speak on this real quick. I'm gonna be delicate with my words because I wanna say how I think for the past like 2 weeks or so I've been kind of saying like, "Hi guys, hello, hey, welcome." Some of you might not like this message, but I'm gonna give it anyway. So for the past 2 weeks I've been saying I'm having dreams. It's like so frustrating because I kind of want to be angry about it, but it's no point because the truth always comes out anyway. Always. Hey guys, love you. And I think 2 weeks ago, and then a week ago, and then a couple of days ago, I told you guys I had these dreams about the Kardashians and shit. Listen, I'm gonna just say this. And in one of the dreams, they gave me a jacket, and I was like, the jacket that represents child sex trafficking, that is sex trafficking children. And then in the dream, I said, I'm going to wear it anyway. Listen to the dream. I said, I'm going to wear it anyway. And I didn't know what it means. And then I wake up today, and actually didn't wake up. Somebody sent me this today. Look. You remember I told you I had a dream about the Kardashians, right? Remember? And then I had the dream that I put on the Balenciaga jacket, and I was like, I'm going to wear it anyway. So for those of you who don't know, the Balenciaga campaign ad had papers under the ad that supported child pornography and people having legal sex with children. And then I see this, somebody just sent this to me. I was like, yo, remember that dream you told me you had? You put the Balenciaga jacket on. You were like, I'm going to wear it anyway, even though it's sex trafficking. And it says, I have been quiet for the past few days. But not because I haven't been shocked or outraged by the Balenciaga campaigns, but because I wanted an opportunity to speak to their team to understand for myself, how could have this happened? As a mother of 4, I have been shaken by those disturbing images. The safety of our children must be held with the highest regard, and anything against it should have no place in our society, period. I appreciate Balenciaga's removal of the campaigns and apology. In speaking with them, I believe they understand the seriousness of the issue and will take the necessary measures to make sure this never happens again. Oh my God. You guys, look how much she cares about you guys and your children. Look, she's so thoughtful towards you guys. Look at that. She decided to call Balenciaga herself to tell them how serious this issue is. You have got to be fucking kidding me. These witches, I'm going to say witches, and people will be like, but Flo, you're calling them witches. Witches aren't bad. Did I say all witches are bad? Because there's always good and evil, right? There's always good and evil. When you guys gonna fucking realize that these people are destroying not only your life, but your children's life, and if they find out your kids are being kidnapped, sex trafficked, or anything else, they're not gonna give two flying fuck shits about you or your fucking family. When you guys gonna stop worshiping and idolizing celebrities? When? Is it gonna happen now, or are you guys gonna wait until... Because more is coming out. I told you I had the dream about the fucking kids coming from the skies, and it was all the missing children, and they were coming back, and people were getting captured and caught, and they were getting fucking caught out there. And I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that, because I'm not here to hate on nobody. I think this should be a wake-up call to you guys and all the propaganda and all of the false things that you see on your TVs and your reality TVs and all the shit you see. And when you start to realize what I've realized a long time ago is that all this world, the media and all that is going to allow is these negative, disgusting people to be so-called famous and so-called on top of the world, because they will literally do anything, including selling your children to become famous. Yeah, light goes off at that moment. So for all of you who are awakened and you are aware, I highly suggest that in this moment you start to really question and think about who you're supporting and whose stuff you're buying and what you're purchasing and what you're looking at, because spirit is coming through. The karmic sweep is coming through. And another thing is, some of you guys are, I'm hearing, struggling with some kind of pain in your body, or something's going on with your body. You're healing from something. Could be an accident, could be something like that. There is such a thing. It's called astral surgery, okay? There is such a thing. Yeah, exactly, Jocelyn. They are 100%. I told you, I actually told my friend the other day, I said, she goes, actually, she said to me, yo, she goes, you remember that dream you told me you had about all the people in LA and they were all like dressed in BDSM and it was like an LGBT party? And she goes, bro, I got invited to a party like that. She was like, just what you described, it was a party like that where all these celebrities were going to have like orgies with each other. She obviously wouldn't say who or anything, but I can tell you that this person is celebrity status. So, I know a few celebrities. I just do not talk about them because that's why we're friends. Because I keep people to myself. I do a few readings for them and I keep them to myself. You got a big pain in your neck for the past 3 weeks. So what I'm saying here is spirit is like really coming through to let you know, first of all, you're healing from something. Astral surgery is a real thing. I've experienced it myself. I actually had myself in a dream where my left knee was fucked up and I had went to this astral realm, I guess astral realm of surgeons, and I was walking to the surgeon with my knee. I was like, my knee. And it's weird because ever since that dream, I have not had pain in my knee, and that's called astral surgery. So what happens is, like, if there's something painful in your body or something's going on with your body, spirit does help you fix that. They do astral surgery. It does happen. It really does. So maybe you'll be sitting sometimes and out of nowhere you just get like a sharp pain in a place in your body. That's because they're performing some sort of surgical healing on you. Trust and believe that that's a real thing, because I've gotten a lot of things healed in my body because of these reasons. But just so you guys know right now, tomorrow I'll jump on and do like a live, because I have a lot of messages that I've been gathering for the past few days, and there's been just a lot of changes happening, especially for the collective, right? The collective has been experiencing a huge shift in the dynamic of their like awareness, so Mars still in retro and people are still angry, they're still mad, and then it's going to move into the sign of Cancer, and it's going to go direct. And we got Neptune just went direct, and all of these, all of these planets that were retro, it was a lot of them at once, right? And it was a lot, but it's the things from the past coming. Let me just tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to say this with confidence. A lot of things are about to be revealed. Yeah, so the people that have been doing you wrong karmically in any world, wherever they've fucking been doing you wrong, whether it be in the astral or in this 3D dimension, the karma's coming back to them. And I'm not wishing bad on nobody, but I just gotta say this. Their hexes and their spells are going right back up their asshole. And this time it's no lube. You know what I'm saying? At least we got a little bit of the gel. And we felt the pain, but we got through it. We were able to walk the next day. They're going to be fucked so hard in the ass with no lube that they're not going to be able to walk the next day. This is the kind of karmic return that they'll be receiving. And I'm sorry to say it that way, but Spirit wants it said that way. Yeah, exactly. We have to break all the chaos and shit, period. I will. This is what's happening. The karmic shift, the karmic return, I'm just going to tell you, it's coming to light. Like, it makes me... You guys know I'm highly empathic, highly sensitive to what takes place on this earth, because as a person who came here to whatever missions we came here for, it gets us sensitive, because we know we brought children into this, and now we're like, we have to do something to help fix this earth or whatever, because the universe is perfect. It works exactly the way it is. But planets can be fucked up and shift in different ways. So it's like we came here to do the work. We came here to change a lot of things. Our children need that. Our children need us to do the work. Our children need us to do the work. And these motherfuckers that are oh my God, these motherfuckers that are hurting children. There's a special place in the astral hells because there are many hells and many versions, many levels of it, many different realities of hell. And I hate to say this, but these people that have hurt children, you have to understand that when kids get hurt, the future gets hurt. Kids are being hurt, the future gets hurt. When children are harmed, the future is harmed. We are already here in this position right now. These children are our future. They're literally our future. So all of these kids that are being hurt in the back burners, over there behind their fucking name brand closets, these motherfuckers are gonna suffer consequences. And let me just tell you something. I pray that it doesn't happen to their kids. Do you understand me? No matter what I experienced as a child with perverts and all that, do you know that I never once turned around and wished that on their children? Do you know that I prayed for their children for that to never happen to them? Please, God, or universal energy, source, code, love, light, energies, please do me a favor. Can you protect those kids of the parents that harmed other children just because their parents made those mistakes? I don't give a fuck what karma they have to pay. Let them pay their own karma. Don't place their karma on their children. You understand me, right? I prayed for these people and their children. They don't care anymore. It's in plain sight. It's sickening. Like, you know what makes me even more sick is that people are so fucking diluted. Literally, like, you know how you go to a bar and they serve you Hennessy and half the cup is water? Like, bitch, I can taste the water in this Hennessy. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like going to a bar and getting a vodka cranberry and it's just fucking water and fucking a drop of vodka and cranberry. Do you think we are fucking idiots, bitch? Put some fucking more vodka in here, right? Because I'm walking up to that bartender and be like, nah, bitch, pour some motherfucking more vodka in here. Do you think that I don't fucking smell this shit? It's all fucking tap water, bitch. Are you kidding me? These people are diluted. They are the fucking water in the fucking vodka. Are you joking me? You know, and I'm not even gonna try to even mend the shit with these people in the Matrix or feel bad for them no more. Listen, you want to choose to be there, you go right the fuck ahead. We are fucking... like light workers have had it up to fucking here with these fucking people and them not doing their own shadow work and not working on themselves and then coming in trying to tell us how the fuck to live life. Motherfucker, do you even know what it is to like clear karma, bitch? Have you worked in the astral realms? Do you astral travel to protect your family members and friends and people you love? Do you No, okay? Why don't you just fucking go to Macy's and get that deal on fucking Black Friday, you fucking moron? Get the fuck out of my face. I'm sorry, background person. I am just sick and fucking tired of it. It's sickening. It's at this point, it's like sickening. No wonder why the fuck so many of us are sitting at home. We don't want to date nobody. Imagine couldn't be me. Like my daughter says, couldn't be me. She goes, imagine getting old, couldn't be me in the car. Because I was like, oh, my back. So she had jokes. So imagine you're on a date with somebody and you're trying to talk about like spiritual enlightenment and growth. And this motherfucker's talking about like the fucking 49ers. Like, boy, if you don't get the fuck out of here. You know, or they're gossiping about celebrities and things like that. They're gossiping about things like this. Like, do you understand what it is to do the work, the shadow work, to go through hard, to be a mentor, to be somebody who, listen, man, it's so saddening to me. It really is. It's sad because of the amount of people that I know that work their fucking ass off and they don't get rewarded. Like these fucking reptiles, these fucking, hold on. I'm going to tell you something that's really, really crazy. You need to understand. Focus your mind on this. Don't feel bad about anything, because you need to understand something. The people that do the kindest things on this earth, you have to understand that you were sent here for a mission. And if people don't understand that, you know, so here's the thing. You know how you notice like people who really work hard and like go through a lot of like struggles and a lot of pain and stuff like that? You ever notice these people, they suffer the most and they do the most work, the hardest work, but they can't seem to like break through, like, or like, let's say, I don't know. All right, for instance, actors, singers, rappers, whatever. Those of them who do like, the light work, the love and light work, like they rap about real life and stuff like this, or the singers like Tori, what's her name? Tori. She has blonde hair. She's a singer. And I remember, I think I saw her in one interview and she said something along the lines of like, the girl said to her, why can't you break through like, most artists? She goes, well, because I'm not willing to do certain things to get there. It's like, the most talented people are sitting behind the scenes with all this talent, all these all these gifts, but they can't seem to break through. And it's not that they can't break through because they are very talented and they have the talent in them. It's that they're held back because they won't do what other people will do to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad. It's really sad. It's funny because my throat's, it's sad, but here's, God, as a person who's highly like, has a lot of faith in humanity and really does, I have to say, like, even though that shit is taking place on Earth, because Earth is being used as a place for people to fill their egos instead of what it's supposed to be used for, as with ascension and learning lessons, but people figured out that they can do whatever they want here, and they use this place to fulfill their egotistical needs, right? Which is, look at me, my money, my cars. Ooh, I'm getting tapped in the head right here very hard. They use, they come to Earth, they're supposed to be learning here, and then they come to Earth and they recognize, oh, I can like literally like just say fuck everything and use my ego to show off and look at me and I'm so hot and so cute. And it's like, that's why the Earth is what it is, because people who reincarnate here, they're supposed to be learning lessons, and they're here like using their ego to do whatever they want on this Earth. So we have a lot of shitty matrix reptiles just running around here, just doing whatever the fuck they want to the Earth, when the Earth is not for that reason. Yeah, ooh, I don't know who that's for, but whoever's dealing with that sharp pain under their left chest or their left breast, I don't know what's going on with you there, but I feel like a sharp pain under my left chest, left breast. Did someone have a heart attack here, or is there? Ooh, that's from my. Oh my God, what is that? You might be experiencing a little bit of stress, whoever that was for, that sharp pain under my left chest area. Yeah, what, Chrissy? Yeah, what? You've been experiencing that? Hey, let's clear it. Clear it in the chest, please. Clear it. I just feel like somebody has nausea too. Yeah, and my left back. Okay. All right, so I don't know if you're dealing with some kind of stress or something, but hey Tony, with some kind of stress or something, but the left side is I'm hearing muscle strain, pulling a muscle strain. But it could be like just go check, make sure it's not a tear or something like that. A tear, like a torn muscle or something, because that could take like a few weeks to heal, okay? I'm hearing neck trauma, like I'm seeing my spine connected to my neck. There's some trauma there I'm feeling right now too. Yeah, but you have to have faith. Like if you have had surgeries or if you have some kind of illness or something taking place in your body, you have to listen to me when I say this. This is a real thing. The astral dimension gives you surgeries. Like you can go to sleep and ask like the guides and the healers in the other dimensions and planets and be like, hey, listen, like, can you get the word out? Like, I really need help healing my back. Or so Joe Dispenza, okay, I suffer from having pain in my left knee from a previous accident. Okay, so listen, the Outcast, listen. Dr. Joe Dispenza. He was literally in a wheelchair, and the doctors told him they don't think he would ever walk again. And he said that he took a picture of where they said he had the injuries in his spine and his back, and he focused his mind on that picture where the part where he had the injury, which was causing the temporary paralysis. And he looked. Have you ever watched Behind Her Eyes? I think so. Is that with what's her name? What's her name? The girl, the Spanish girl. She now owns Honest Company. She's a fucking billionaire because of it. Dr. Joe Dispenza said that he focused on that part of his body that was hurt, and he meditated and just pictured it being healed over and over again, which is what I did to my knee. I was supposed to get like knee surgery on my left knee because I had a torn meniscus really bad. Miraculously, I went to the doctors. Years later, I went back to the doctors after they did the MRI and checked my knee. It was like, you're gonna need surgery. And I was like, I don't want to do the surgery. I don't want to do it. Years later, I kept meditating on it, and I took a picture of a knee, like a kneecap, and I just pictured all of the meniscus healing, the bones just going back into place. And then I had a dream that I walked up to somebody in the astral realm, and I was like limping, and they helped me heal my knee. If you don't believe that the astral world performs surgeries on you, just think about the placebo effect. If you guys don't know, you don't have to even astral project. You can do this in your dream state. So what you can do is ask your guides to assist you with healing a part of your body, and then ask them to send you to the right places. So the ascended masters, the ascended healers. Let's say you resonate with Jesus being that healer. Yeah, it's astral projection is different though. That's when you're laying down, you're consciously astral projecting. Like you're laying down, you're not sleeping, and you're releasing your spirit to go travel to different places. There's astral visitation in your dreams where you're sleeping and your spirit goes and visits different astral dimensions. So you can do it that way, because astral projection, I do not recommend it for somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Don't forget, when your spirit gets lifted off and it's like, phew, it's like essentially in the ether. And in the ether, there's all types of energies there, and you do not want to bring back something with you. You have to know what you're doing, was what I'm saying. Don't just be over here astral projecting because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't astral project. I've done it, but it wasn't up to me. It just happened, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And I went visit this like 10 feet tall being, and this is a true story, and I could feel my body vibrating in this dimension. Like I felt myself come out of my body. I don't know how else to tell you. I was like, oh shit, and I was just laying there like shaking. What the fuck? I woke up like, you know what I'm saying? It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I know because I've experienced it. Otherwise, I wouldn't believe that shit. I'm like, all right, bitch. I didn't believe mediums were real until I became one. You know what I'm saying? I used to look at mediums and be like, there's got to be some kind of like blah, blah, blah. Somebody in the back telling them this stuff. Then I started doing readings today. Oh, hear this. I'm telling this for a reason, because this pain in my neck and back I keep trying to crack my neck and back, even stretches and nothing. So that's why I'm telling you, there's a reason why I'm saying this. Somebody's jaw right here. I'm feeling tooth pain. What's going on? I'm feeling your guys' pain. Are you guys okay? I know, because right here in this area, once somebody deals with serious TMJ here, and right here in this area, right here, like you get a lot of pain here in this jaw area, right? And this is my left side, so that's the side I'm pointing to, but it could just be that your joints right here you might have TMJ, like you might be suffering from severe TMJ right here in the jawline area. I don't know who that's for, but that's coming through. It's okay. So you want to hear this, gay baby? You want to hear this? Today I did a reading for someone. Obviously you guys don't know who it is or who this person is. And she had told me about a story. I said to her, was there like a rape or something? And she was like, yeah. And then I was talking to her, and then she was like, this happened. I don't really remember what happened, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to say a random name. I'm not going to say the actual person's name who did it to her. But I was like, Michael or whatever. And she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what? I was like, you said you want to know who did it, right? I was like, it's Michael. And she goes, oh my God, hey King, She goes, oh my God, when I woke up from after being raped at a frat party, she goes, I woke up, there was a guy named Michael. It was a different name, but I'm saying Michael. She goes, there was a guy named Michael standing in the room and he told me, I don't know what happened to you. I named her rapist. Like, that shit was crazy. Well, you don't know how to take someone back. I want to fight you now. It's not that. It's just, there's just so much going on right now. There's like a lot. Like, everything's like weird right now, you know? It's so weird. It's so weird. I have a lot of like things going on right now. I don't discuss what I'm going through, but it's a lot. Okay. She was spooked because she said she thought the whole time she knew it was him, but she just didn't. She kept questioning herself. And I said, this is what
Hey,
people.
bro, how you
Hey,
doing?
hun, how are you doing?
Hey, listen, I know that you're not doing the same thing anymore. I just want to say that you was my very first bad girl, which you already know. But I'm just saying it again.
We've been talking for a minute too, back and forth.
Yes, look, we got a lot of things that we got because I'm on the come up, just grinding and stuff. But I just
Yeah,
want
are you doing your music still or what?
huh?
You still doing music or what?
No, no, it was the show, the talk
Oh,
show.
a show, a show. What is it about?
Well, I can't really say too much, but I got my,
Oh,
and then I will say this: I got a network that's coming up, so that's all I'm gonna say from
oh,
that.
really?
Yeah, yeah. So I spent a lot of money on that. But I just want to say, just keep being you, and you're doing a really good job.
Oh, thank you. You're doing a good job too. I hope whatever show you're doing, I hope it's not like, I hope it's at least some kind of good for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah.
okay.
Good, good. I'm proud of you.
All right, thank you. All right, I'll see you.
All right, bye. Okay, so mm. Anyway, that happened on the reading, and then another private reading I did today was fucking wild. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, I'm getting really crazy with my private readings, like actually crazy. I don't know if you guys saw the readings I posted, with private readings I posted online, bruh. I named the guy's bosses, like his actual, like it's like when you get to the point of naming names and like that shit is trippy as a motherfucker. I don't realize how sick and cool it is until afterwards too. That shit is fucking bugged out, yo. That's bugged out. Like, I think about it all the time, like like okay. So one of the things you guys need to know about like mediumship and healing and all that stuff is people you could literally tell them the name, the date, like the person's hair color and everything. People still doubt you, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay. And that's the point. Like, you have to keep going no matter who. Oh my God, what is going on? Yo, whose left side of their cheek hurts? Whose left side right here is hurting, yo? What the fuck was that? Somebody, you need to get your tooth checked, bro. And I'm saying that with all love in my heart. There's something going on with your tooth. This one down here. I'm hearing right down here. Who's that? Whose tooth is hurting like that, bro? I'm laying on my left cheek, bro. I just felt like something pinched the shit out of my left cheek. That shit was wild. Get out of my left. My left side ass cheek is hurting me. Hold on. You know you're getting old when you're laying down on your left fucking hip and your hip starts hurting. What, bro? I was like, what is this? Not my hip hurting. Oh my God. That's when my daughter comes in. Imagine getting old. Couldn't be me. She been playing the shit out of me. I was like, she's like, what's wrong, mom? Are you okay? Because she's like, we're like, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, my left hip hurts. She goes, imagine getting old. Couldn't be me. I'm like, you fucking bitch. My soul hurts from sudden unrepressed memories. Well, uh, suppressed memories. You mean suppressed memories, like something that you had suppressed or unrepressed? Repressed. I don't know that word. Like it's not repressed because suppressed means it means it's held back, it's held down. So if you have unsuppressed, oh, that's why it's unsuppressed memories, not unrepressed. I knew that. I was reading that. Hi, OG. If you have things, I told one of my clients today that she has to like look at what's going on in my car situation. Nothing. I went to 3 different dealerships this week to look at cars to get one, and they're just like robbing people for the shittiest cars, bruh. And I want to get a new car, but they're just overcharging. It's not even like this time to buy a car used or new is like, it's drama, bro. It's drama. I've been fucking looking back and forth, but tomorrow I have an appointment at the dealership and I'm gonna look at a Nissan. So I'm gonna see what's up with that, because I kind of like Nissans. I rented a few of them this week and I liked them. They were nice. Now is not the time to buy a car. It is not the time to buy a fucking car. It's not. I know who it is, Pia. It's not. And I've been, especially like we got into the car accident. My mom's brand new Mercedes truck got fucking totaled. That's done with. So we got this little fucking Saab, this little like Italian car that we drive. And then I rent cars mostly because I have to go like do readings in person and all that. It's a lot, bro. So I'm trying to figure that out. That's why I'm like, I'm not even focused on nothing else right now. I'm trying to get all this fucking... Yeah, I don't know people with dealer licenses and cars. And I really... the kind of people I have connects with is like makeup artists and like fucking stylists and photographers. I don't know any people like that. Yeah, I like Nissan. Nissan's nice. Toyotas are nice too, but I don't know. It's a lot going on with that, I like Toyotas. I really like Toyotas. My uncle had a Toyota car, I remember growing up, and that shit lasted forever. It was a really good car. I do not like their trucks, though. Their trucks are horrible. You could feel everything. Like, when you're in a truck and see one thing, I don't like that. I don't like to be in a truck or in a car and feel everything as we're driving. Like, I don't want to feel the passenger. If the passenger's complaining about bumps and shit, then that car is no good. That's how you test drive a car. Because you driving a car, fine, it's going to feel smooth. The way you know if a car is good, if the person in the passenger side or in the back seat, if they could feel every bump, no bueno. But yeah, so I got a lot of things. Like, I got to go back and forth to doctors. I just got a funny feeling in my stomach. Yeah, I know, BK, I know. My mom gives really good coffee cup readings. She gives them too really good. She does a good job with that shit. She's really good. And then I'll be telling spirits to like give me. Yeah, 2 Pathfinders and 3 Rogues. Yeah, somebody I used to be friends with had a Rogue, and I liked it. I never finished talking about the unsuppressed memory problems. Oh, my bad. Okay, thank you, Outcast. Thank you. Because sometimes I'll be like going off track. I've been seeing Flo flourish in spirit, and I love it. I am flourishing. I'm also healing though, and my guides keep saying like, I know you want to like do this and do that, but they're like, right now you don't even know, we're healing you in the astral dimension. So they're working with my body to like heal parts of my back and neck got fucked up during the accident. My right elbow is fucked up. Anyway, I still can't move these fingers. Look, I can't bend them, bro. That's gotta be at least $50,000 right now. Let me stop, because I was like to the lawyer, I'm like, I can't move my fingers. How much money is that? He's like, Flo, you don't stop playing around. I'm like, no, I'm serious. I can't move my fingers. How much money do you think that's going to get me? No. Yeah, they are the best. Strugans are because Striga, that means witch. Anyway, she said her soul is hurting from unrepresented. Look at, you guys are using all kinds of words. Unsuppressed memories. Okay, now, so when you're starting to think about unsuppressed memories that are, what type of feeling would you get if I smash you over the head with a frying pan? Probably like a light tap, because I got a hard head. Okay, unsuppressed memories, suppressed memories. When your conscious is holding on to things that you haven't let go of, past lives. Past lives affect your current life situation, your life status. So if you've gone through things in a past life and you haven't, if you've gone through things in a past life and you haven't, if you haven't, okay, how can I describe this? For instance, my mom has COPD right now, and I'll give you an example. And I was wondering, like, what's this, breathing stuff for her and my uncle? Same fucking thing. Obviously, they smoke a lot of cigarettes. Yes, that's got everything to do with it. However, I had a dream that my mom and me, in a long time ago, and it was in Staten Island because apparently we repeated the lifetime before. We were driving up a hill, and a fire truck hit her car and caused the car to explode, and all this smoke went down her chest. And I jumped out the car and I'm like, you need to go to the hospital, you need to go to the hospital. And she's like, no, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. And then from there, she was wearing this mask. In this past life, she was wearing this mask, and I told her, like, you have COPD because you still haven't healed that trauma from the past life, that accident. And of course she looked at me like I was crazy, but when we experience something in a past life, it resonates over on into this lifetime. And if you don't heal whatever, Moni, what's up, my love? If you don't heal whatever happened in a past life, it can affect your current lifetime. People who have toxic relationships and keep going into the same karmic situationships, and they keep, speaking of my mom, going into the same karmic relationships and the same toxic relationships. If you haven't healed something from a past life, especially with a lover, a twin flame, somebody you were with, star-crossed lovers, these are people that are supposed to be together, but they can't because they're from two different bloodlines and they're just not allowed to, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't healed those past life traumas, especially in relationships and with your family, for instance, hi Gina, with your family, for instance, a lot of us are repeating situations with our family members. Except it might be like this, like you were the mom and they were the daughter, and in this lifetime they're the daughter, you're the, or vice versa. A lot of times I look at my daughter when she's talking to me and I go to her, I swear to God, you were my mom in a past life. And it's true. It's super true, because she acts like my mother in this lifetime. And if your kid acts like that, don't get it twisted. You switch roles, and this lifetime you're learning stuff off of each other. I'm all backed up. I can't remember what specific unhealed patterns from past life. I'm still with this life patterns. Definitely makes sense. So you can't remember what specific unhealed patterns from the past life. I'm going to tell you how you know that. How you know what it is, Anna. Right now, I want you to close your eyes and think about the thing that bothers you the most about this lifetime and what you can't seem to break through from. Think about the one thing. Everybody do it. What's the first thing that pops up in your head? For me, it's love. And I'll just say that right away. Like, I have this thing with love. I want to be in love, and I romanticize about it. But then I think about it and I'm like, I don't think for me, it's love. That one thing that comes to my mind is love relationships. I've always been a person family, okay? See? I've always been a person who's, loved people, but like didn't fear and anxiety. There you go. Do you know specifically what the fear and anxiety, like when you think about fear and anxiety, what's your fear the most? Like, are you afraid of like, I don't know, not making it or failing or something like that? What was the question? The question is, think about the one thing in this lifetime that bothers you the most, that you just can't, it hasn't been resolved yet, and you try very hard to resolve this issue, and it'll show you your past lives and what you came here to heal and what needs to be healed. Fuck that. Love scares me like crazy. Same thing. I don't think it's love that scares me like crazy. I think too logically, and that's my problem sometimes, because I have a logical mindset. And I also get bored very, very easily with things. And it's not people. I don't get bored with people, but this is the past, though. This is the unhealed version of me. This healed version of me, if I met someone who I fell in love with, I don't give a fuck. I'd just be me and I'd be free. But there is certain things that do scare me about being with one person. Like, when you're healing, losing my mom, there's nothing that will solve that. Okay. Commitment, okay? See, this is the thing. I think a lot of us think we're afraid of commitment, but maybe we're just afraid that maybe we'll get cheated on or the person will leave us. Maybe it's our fear of abandonment that's leading to commitment issues, right? Because I have this thing with trust and loyalty. And most of my relationships, besides the one where I was doing drugs and shit, like there was one or two of them where I was like doing drugs and I was like, I wouldn't say I was cheating, but I would say I was loyal either. You know what I'm saying? But all of my relationships, I was very fucking loyal, like to the point where I was dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even realize that they were cheating on me when they were, because I was too loyal. And I didn't understand what cheating was until later on in life. And so, like, maybe that's one of the things that holds us back, the commitment. You know what I mean? Fear of like somebody cheating on you or leaving you because whatever. But you know, I also think of life like this with a partner. You know, when you think of a partner and you're gonna be with them forever, this is a person you're supposed to be building with. And what happens a lot of times with me in relationships is I don't know if anybody else ever got through this. I haven't gotten past my last true love. That was years and years ago. I can't move past it. So okay, so then think of it this way. Maybe it's not. I mean, I'm single and still doing interviews, but that's what I'm scared of after the fact. Yeah. For me, it's getting my heart broken by my family, ex-friends, ex-girlfriends, ex-situationships. I was gargantuan lonely for significant other. Wait, I was gargantuan lonely for significant other for my entire adulthood until recently. Acupressure mats have cleared my mind. It's horrifying to face my younger self, still trying to forgive myself. That's a tough one, yeah. I fear nothing now when I've lost everything. I only have to be grateful now. Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret about life, and I'm gonna tell you what keeps me level-headed and not wanting to fucking punch everybody that I see in the face who acts like a bitch every day. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, the gangster in me can't. She just can't help it. One of the things that I do is just remember that this is like we're just acting in this play right now, and this is like I know it sounds stupid, but it's the truth. I know that because when you see yourself in different dreams and stuff like that, you know damn right that you're living in different dimensions, okay? So you are going to clear these other dimensions and you're going to finally be free of this bullshit and these karmic contracts and these soul contracts that you literally wrote out yourself. Your soul was up there in Akashi and it was like, hey, what's up? So yeah, I'm gonna go down to earth. So what are you gonna do? So okay, I'm gonna go down to earth and I'm gonna like do this and like, okay, you're gonna do that. Okay, awesome. But I do need to heal this shit with my family and these past life love relationships. So can you do me a favor? Can we write a few contracts out with a few people? And you know, I guess I'll experience some shit with all these motherfuckers and try to learn something from it and blah blah blah. When you're out there, it seems like nothing to you, but then you get here, you forget that your soul wrote those contracts. Now you forget who you are completely. And now it's all real to you and it's so serious. And it's like a person in a movie. You watch a movie and you start crying like, oh my God, can you believe the mother left the child? It's like, it's a movie, dude. And the funny thing is our spirit guides are looking at us right now going, hello, it's a fucking movie. Stop it. They're watching us crying, but they're crying too. But then they're forgetting, oh my God, this is just a movie. They're not understanding they're in a movie. Like they don't. Can somebody go down there and knock on their fucking head and on their soul and be like, hello, bitch, you're playing a role right now. Can you just get over this already? And once you remember, it starts to become easier, right? Rewrite my script seems easy, but so hard. And it is hard. It is hard. But here's the thing: you can't write a new script until you finish acting out the first play. So if we don't face our fears and we don't face our shadow, oh, my daughter's waking up. Fuck, man. Ah, motherfucker. Hi, baby. Go to sleep. I'm coming. Go, go. Come now. Told you she's my mom. I think. Okay, I'm coming. What's up? I was sleeping. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm coming. Okay, I gotta go. Get your ass together. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go, please, before I beat you. Stop. Stop. Ow. Ow. My daughter beats me. Help me. Help me. My daughter beats me up. No, that's it. Once she's up, I gotta go. I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll see you guys in a little bit. You